Hello there guys and welcome. 1 second, we don't apparently have a connection. We used to. Let's hope it jumps in. There we go. That bit is sorted. And how's everybody doing? LC clubbing, we have loads of people in already. Welcome everybody. Clutch, Walter, Mr. Puff, Teddy, Thekiryu, Hisoka, Amino, what's up you little sexy beast. And yeah, what's up Badonke, John Walker, every single one of you. If I do miss some chat messages, then pardon me. And we are going to have a bit more fun. And we're not gonna go on outside. We are gonna go on inside. We're gonna deal with Symbiote Supreme. And then we're gonna go with Massacre and Omega Red and a bunch others. So we're turning left here. What's up Douglas, how are you doing? See you later in the... Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be talking about the nerfs now and changes and stuff. So anyways, we're going left. Because Hakuna Matata. So Symbiote Supreme. And there we go with Symbiote Supreme. What does he has? He's 6 million health guy. That sucks. You gonna buy yourself 1k subs? Why would I? What do you think of the buffs nerfs? Seems like Neymar color aren't that bad, and H2 is gonna... Yeah, Human Torch... Oh, you mean Neymar and Cal nerf aren't bad, yeah, for sure. Seems like alright. Just in few rooms, thank you. Nothing grants him a mana burn charge. When he hits 20 charge, they are all removed and he gains a power flood effect. Ooh, Nick coming in as a first donation. How many more fights? Like 5 I think, something like that. But hey man, thank you. So we have about 5 if we follow this. That was a 5er I believe, so hugely appreciated. Welcome everybody. Yeah, and while the power flood effect attacker takes No. So let's see what Dr. Doom does here. Boosting my champions with spinach, but not with spinach, I must admit. This is gonna be a long fight, isn't it? No, he's gonna stagger me if I go for my level 3s. Either way, this is gonna be a bit more fun. 1 AM in Pakistan, just wake up for my stream. Why, thank you very much, man. Definitely appreciate you taking the extra effort, man. Let's do some level 2. Power burn him, why not? Yeah, at least you can deal with his power gain like this. Ah, I should have just went for it, kind of. Either way, we can't get the Fury, but we're gonna be okay. Oh no, I started out, that was like the initial bit, kind of like Satan, but pretty much the rest of it was all different. Either way, let's just carry on. Let's get that Fury finally. Well, I just actually had to go to bed. Red Skull wasn't too bad. I did it kind of like in between things at work. It took about 6 or so goes with Nick Fury. Nick Fury turned out to be the best champion for it. How did that happen then? Good luck, why, thank you very much. And let's try out, we might as well just go with the team revive here and see what happens. I might put on a boost as well. Do I have team heals? I'm gonna heal everybody up a bit. Is that a wise idea? Ah, whatever. Well, welcome. I can't quite speak Spanish, but hey, welcome everybody. Let's put on a 20% boost now. This is gonna be one of those annoying fights where you want to bring in like a very specific counter. I have a feeling that probably like She-Hulk would be real good. Yeah, Nick worked well for that Red Skull because if you applied bleed while he was in between 1 to 2 bars of power, even later on while he kind of spent some time below, that bleed damage was locked in. That's the thing that helped most. Who beat that? I don't know. Probably should mute that. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the go-to strategy here. I should drop my special attacks, right? But yeah, Nick was really great. Aegon did kind of like okay, not as well. Nick was by far the best champ to use. And you basically just kind of kept him in between almost a bar of power and almost 2 bars of power, so you don't have to worry about that level 2. And yes, you did only half a damage, but Nick does a lot of damage even if it's half a damage. So you were still able to get down about, I'd say, about 15 to 17% in one go, and that's like without boost and stuff like that. So Nick Fury is really good for that fight. Good luck, why thank you. Waited. Happens. Let's get it started. Courage? What about courage? Oh yeah, I mean, like, I have courage in as well. That's true. Oh yeah, so Human Torch is definitely going to be our go-to guy here. Man, we're dealing a lot of damage. Oh, but we're gonna die. Well, if we're dying, then we... But still, that wasn't too bad, man. How far until you reach the final boss? Like 5 or 6 fights, I think. So I think that is how I'm gonna do it. I think this is what they're doing here. Have I already completed? No. First rank 3. Ideally it would be Warlock, because Warlock already is extremely high sig. Nick Fury would be great too. Yeah, Massacre is next fight here. What's up, Roman Khan? How are you? There we go, let's just pummel those. Yeah, this is gonna work out okay, hopefully. Good luck, thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. Should not maybe have done that, but it worked out. Yeah, he's going away. Switching off dexterity would probably also be helpful here, but... Oh man, I messed up. But it's okay, we died anyways. Would you go in with Fury, do some damage and KO? No, because he's gonna nullify my Fury anyways. It's fine, I don't stress about it too much. Just gonna do as I am. I'm just gonna buy 15 flat out. I forget that the limit is 19 now. Because of Sigil. Yeah, they are buffing Human Torch, man. That's that's good. That will actually make him quite a bit better. And the giveaway, I'm waiting for Trill Era to announce the winners, because they're doing like the checks on whoever did all the required steps and stuff. I should hopefully have that all kind of like sorted by end of the week. So the giveaway technically has kind of happened. I'm just waiting for them to pass down the names of the winners for me so I can announce it and make sure you guys get the Xbox and the Beats and stuff, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do for next giveaway. I'm probably just gonna try and give away some gift cards on like semi-regular basis on channel soon, like $100 or $200 gift card every month, or few smaller ones, something like that. What's up, Kano? How are you doing, man? This might be a sticky situation now. Luckily he threw it in decent time. Should parry more at the beginning on purpose. So he gained his power flood thingy. But we are in second enrage already, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, fair enough, that's alright. How many fights? Well, I only finished off the Red Skull at work, then I uploaded the Bishop fight, and this is after that straight away. So I did the Red Skull, Bishop, and now I'm here. So I think I don't even need heals here. Yeah, and well, no, actually, for these mastery setups, I'm kind of switching in between them. And I changed my masteries a couple times in yesterday's stream, kind of depending what I need. Oh, Halter coming in with $2, man. Domino or Havoc to rank 5? For me personally, I went with Havoc, but the best way to explain it, I think Domino is going to be more worthwhile rank up initially, early on. But like if your roster is big already, then for instance for me currently I just couldn't find like a real need for Domino, so I went with Havoc. But for Domino is kind of like a perfect one of the first rank 5s to take up. Later on maybe not so much, because like you use many different champions for everything later on, and it's difficult to explain, but I think Domino is better rank up initially if you're relatively new to the game, and I think Havoc might be a bit more worthwhile once you already have a huge roster, and if you kind of like didn't have Domino early on and never ended up ranking her. If that makes sense, I hope it does. Oh man, I messed up, whatever. Yeah, Ronin can shrug off what debuffs. Of course, Ronin can shrug off any debuff, man. All the debuffs, including voids. Okay, we're not doing too bad. It's just that passive degen thing that kind of annoys you, but let's look at it again. Striking seems critical hit. Yeah, that's the problem. We can't crit a lot. I actually think Abyss is much easier than Labyrinth was when Labyrinth initially came out. And I'm not even gonna lie, man, I think it's quite cool. There are some BS fights, like as expected. If it wouldn't be for Kabam's kill now switch, like these timer things when you run out of hits or whatever, then many fights would be easily soloable. Like, I mean, you can still solo a couple, but not too many. And if it wouldn't be for that, I think Abyss would be easier and cheaper than like 6.2 for instance. Well, hello there to everybody who is in the chat. My apologies. I don't have anybody on the call right now. We're gonna see if we can get anybody a bit later on, but for now we're just gonna see how we get on here. So we have gotten the Symbiote Supreme down a fair chunk, I think. Just need to make sure he throws his level 2. Which he did not want to. Yep, so it did. So this is a bit annoying fight, but with Human Torch not too bad. Hello there, what's up Osar, what's up Duke? What part did you take? I took all of them. I kind of was going my own way and that's what it. Great show perspective. Would you say that Aegon, Human Torch and Dr. Doom are must-have champs for pretty much? They're gonna make it so much easier. I think those 3 are going to be like the key members and maybe Nick Fury as well. So I think Human Torch, Doom, Aegon, and Nick Fury, to a degree as well, are like pretty much a must, yes. What's up, Tony? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Andre Player? What's up? Nick Fury. I think Human Torch can potentially get through it quite well, but I'm not entirely sure. Will I open the rewards live? I might do that, yes. I think I'm gonna record it live, as in like I'm gonna record it for a video. But I'll do it live. Come on, shoot that special. That's why I spam those heavy attacks some more, because you kind of do more damage with less hits. And it's, well, you can spam them. Oh man, this is gonna stink, I guess. Best of luck, thank you. Undupe Sunspot worthy of rank 5. If you have big enough roster, then yeah. The reason why I'm not too big on the idea, because his synergies depend so much on the sig level, man. And that I'd find it annoying. I mean, he's still gonna do great for you on duped. I just find it annoying and feel as if like I'm missing out and stuff. Come on, shoot that level 2, man. You know you wanna. I took a bit of a risk there. Whatever. Let's go. How many fights? Depends on lane. They are really different lanes, man. There can be, like, yeah, there are some shorter and easier ones, and then there are some really long ones. I think about 20, thereabouts. Oh, I'm taking the damage now. I'm about to die. Yep. 28%, not too bad, not too bad. Have you seen the rebalance? I took a quick look for most part. Yeah, I don't think it's anything too crazy. I'm still kind of annoyed though. Especially because they didn't improve Cal's like block proficiency, man. You're going for the initial clear next month, think 6k. Yes, 6k units will be enough, I think, if you have a decent team. I think you can. If you have Aegon, And 6k units, I think you're gonna be alright. Best substitute for Doom? I think it would be Symbiote Supreme, personally. Think so. Just because he does more damage. Claire does struggle with damage. What's up, Alex? How are you doing, man? Welcome. We're gonna see if we have any more familiar faces that can pop in and maybe help me on call later, but... Is that really spamming? Who's spamming, man? What's spamming? Where's spamming? Don't say spamming. Big fan, thank you, man. And yeah, my apologies. Typically I do try to stay on top of the chat and all that, but these are a bit difficult, more different streams, and there's quite many of you, so I obviously can't answer to all of you. So if you guys can like self-moderate, that would be awesome. We have plenty of moderators in the chat. They can also help you and answer your questions and all the good stuff, you know, guys. Morningstar? I don't... Some fights, well, like... I think Morningstar would be great for some fights, but not too many, man. Plus ramping her up would be an absolute pain, I think. Well, I mean, that would be basically just wasting the revives, kind of. Yeah, you did well yesterday, Coop, so if you want, I'm gonna give you a call. Type in chat if you're available. I'll give you a call so you can help me with the chat and stuff. Okay, 20% left. Yeah, I have seen pretty much everybody use A-gun and rebuy. Oh, in half an hour. Fair enough, half an hour. Can I borrow your Dr. Doom? No, I like him too much, man. He would never forgive me if I lent him out. He's not a cup of sugar, you know? I saw some of Pete's run as well. I mean, not too much, I was at work, but I saw that he was doing it. But he did have A-gun as well, didn't he? I mean, A-gun is definitely MVP. It's actually kind of funny how good A-gun is for this when everybody thought that this is going to be for Guillotine 2099 to shine. Nope, A-gun still miles better. How long will I be streaming? Hopefully till I beat the collector and record the crystal opening. But here is the secret, guys. I took a day off work tomorrow. Right, yeah, with me so far. I'm gonna be off work tomorrow. So with that, the plan is to basically start Abyss stream early and stream Abyss for most of the day tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish this stream, go to bed, wake up and start next one, and we're gonna be starting to do more paths because I do want to explore it quickly. Stealth Spidey for the Thing fight? Yeah, I think I heard people talk about Stealth Spidey being able to solo that guy. But I also think it's a good kind of like place where to ramp up your A-gun, so when you're going down that way, I'd arguably suggest just not, you know? Yeah, basically we're dead now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and explore it over the weekend, hopefully. But I'm sure they don't watch my streams from work, man. But yeah, the plan is to finish this path, get some sleep in, and get back at it tomorrow morning first thing, kind of like have breakfast and start streaming. Man, imagine how Human Torch would be cool if his incinerates also work like Petrify with like Void does with power, and if those would reverse opponent's power gain. That'd be so sick. Okay, let him drop that level 2. Well, hopefully he drops that level 2. A cash coming in with hundreds of monies. I think those are rupees. I might be mistaken, but thanks, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. Keep it up. I will do my best. So. You guys in general have been absolutely generous, and that includes yourself, Akash, with a whole whooping buck, man. Thank you. 6 times. Yes, I'd say so. Definitely. First of all, I am quite happy with the fact that I ranked up my Human Torch before that anyway. And he is one of the kind of like MVP champs for Abyss, and mine's unduped, and I haven't had the real need for him being duped. Obviously, if he was duped, it would be nicer, but it wasn't that big of a deal. So after Sim Supreme, I'm at Massacre, and then it's gonna be Omega Red basically. Win-win-win. Thanks. So this guy has something to do with the fact that I only need hit his block. So reduce block 400 and eventually. Massacre is indestructible while he isn't blocking. While his opponent is blocking, Massacre fights very aggressively. While he is blocking, all attacks against Massacre gain plus 100% attack. Well, either way, let's see what happens. I did not take the Havoc one. Oh yeah, I landed that hit. So that's not gonna work. Because I did land a hit. I basically need to hit his block only. Kind of stonks. But I did land a hit for 25k. Oh, I think I know what's up. This is gonna be good. I'm gonna try and... I want to get him to the corner basically, or as close to the corner I can. Okay, this I need to use now. I didn't. We hit for 53k there. $61k. Now I need to land in his block ideally. Isn't too bad. 60k something. 54k there. Well, yeah, Aegon ramp up is definitely not a great option for this, but hey, we hit 84k in block now. Okay, let's sort it. God, oh, thank you so much for the donor, man. Okay, sort it. Okay, let's push him away. Doom, Fury, White Stealth, Spidey, Guillotine 29 sound good. I don't like Guillotine 2099 at all, honestly. I don't think she's gonna be too great. Anywhere, really. That's a problem. It's a big problem, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, that I was trying to do that, but it's not as exactly easy, you know. But Doom is great, Fury is great, Void is great, Stealth Spidey might be okay. Guillotine 2099 would only kind of be good for the Havocs, but I would honestly kind of look for maybe a different option. I don't know, man. I suppose it works, yeah. Yeah, I suppose that team works, man. Why not? But you will not get to use Guillotine 2099 a lot, but it does overall seem to be capable. Aegon is obviously kind of like the cheat code to many fights, but man, hope it works for you. This fight's going to take forever? Nah, we're just gonna change the tactics. Let's check out Nick Fury, how he does. Whoa. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. And I messed this one up. I got that. This was a fail. Is there a good alternative to bringing Human Torch? Kind of depends for which fights, man. Avoid getting the 1k combo with Aegon? Yeah, that could be a good plan. Or we're just gonna try out Doom, I think. I mean, nah, I'll give it another go with Aegon, and yes, avoid getting that one hit in. Let's see how that works out. And I got the one hit in. So that this is gonna take a while. Okay, the plan is, again, I'm just gonna push him. I'm gonna get a lot of combo, basically, is what I'm saying. Or I'm gonna die. Because the higher combo, the more I do hit in the block when I end up hitting the block. Nick would probably be a better choice. But you know, better to get these fights get out of the way first, and then it should be smoother sailing later. Because you're gonna have to do these fights anyways. Okay, now I need to make sure I... Son of a... Okay, that was 85k there. Yeah, I still think Nick Fury probably is gonna do the best. Another 85k, not bad. Okay, Coop, I'll finish the fight, I'll give you a call. It was a nice 85k. That was not bad damage. Something at least, I mean. Good luck, thank you. Well, at the worst case, if we don't find anything better, at least we have dealt already some damage here. Yeah, whatever, let's quit. Okay, 1 second guys. I'll get somebody on call for y'all who can read the chat a bit better for me. This is where you need to bring 2 ray guns, kind of. Fair point, fair point. Okay, I'm gonna try Nick Fury again. Starlord be a good option? Yeah, I think for quite a bit of it. Why not?
Well, hello. Can you hear me?
I can, yes, indeed.
I'm testing this out. Try my new earphones. See if I want to work or not.
Hmm.
Right, I'm here.
Wonderful. I'd expect
Sup,
nothing
Thekiryu? How
less.
you doing?
I'm quite alright, thank you.
I see you took the smarter path instead of going to Havoc.
Well, I don't know what's smarter, but I took a path.
Well, I know that you were really trying to not do Havoc, so yeah.
Oh, no, come on, that stupid evade. Okay,
Look,
this
guys,
one.
this is Coop on call, just so you guys know. If you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that sub if you're not subbed to the KT1 channel yet.
Something like that, yes. Okay, yeah, I think Nick Fury is gonna be better.
Nick Fury would be good if you can get more hits into the block, that is, which you can as long as you're not unblockable, of course.
Yeah, that's the point. Oh man, oh, I hate this because they launched their special packs, like, you know, in mid-combo. That stupid bug thing. Oh, it's so
annoying. Been happened to me too also.
That's so annoying. That's well annoying. Dungeons invite. No, thank you. I'm gonna bring in random champs now.
Alright, let me catch some of the chat right now. Someone asked if Sim Supreme's good for Doom. I think if you don't have a Doom, I think Sim Supreme will be a lot better of a choice if you don't have a Doom, for sure. I think KT1 already said that in his in the chat earlier.
Yes.
Matt DSF with Starlord would be a good option. Rank 5 Max Starlord is okay, but definitely not that good of an option compared to any other option that you already have, like Aegon, because you only have a hit cap, and once you get to basically 250 hits, like that's the most hits you can do, and then you have to ramp it up again. And the next time you bring him in, it's already wasting hits having to ramp him up.
Yes, kind of. What she said.
Living Legends. You think Domino will work well with Rock Synergy? Domino will be okay because you can do as much parries as you want, but it'll take a while. Just like how Quake will take a while, all the parrying, heavying that you have to do with Domino. I think bringing someone who's going to do a lot more damage at once would be better, but if you have no options and you really want to do a lot of revives, I believe Domino would work great if you want to use a lot of units.
Oh, I think I have a strategy here.
Nick136 says that is probably the worst fight. How many times do you need to do it? No, this definitely isn't the worst fight. Just got to bring in the right champion for it, or at least have Aegon at the right combo. But as long as you get a good strategy for this, I think it's possible. Just hitting into his block. I think heavy attacks work too, look like. At least the one
it did look like that. But, okay, so I know what I'm gonna do now. Let's see what works. Whatever. Anyways, let's drop that level 3. Let's take a pause and then figure it out.
Brandon Costin, would Aegon, Sim Supreme, Void, Stealth Biting, and Havoc be a good team for completion? Aegon himself would be good for completion. Sim Supreme also would be a good addition, so I think the fact that if Aegon, Sim Supreme, and Void would be good, and maybe Stealth Biting would be able to do some fights, but he's just going to counter the Unstoppable, and that's about it. He won't be as fast as Aegon will be. Doom has high block penetration, am I right? Is that right, KT1?
I'm not too sure. No,
yeah, me either.
Jacked as hell, but...
Christian S, who's on call? MSD? This is MSD times 2, aka Coop. And hello, Christian S. Mama Bear says, Dr. Doom, the man for the Abyss. Yep, Dr. Doom and Aegon
Dr. Doom seemingly is shining like crazy.
Yeah, and it's funny how when he came out, people were like, oh, he's a dud. It's like, no, he's actually going to be really good for live content.
Oh yeah, so I ranked him as a top mystic in game.
Lucas SS says, throw SB2 onto his block. Well, the first hit will touch, but once you go unblockable, it won't.
Well, if you just use SB2, they don't, but it's kind of like fair shot, but...
TU12 TTLE Quinn says, who are some good alternatives to Human Torch to bring in? Void is a good alternative to Human Torch, but I don't know if there's a really good alternative to Human Torch based on the incinerate damage he does.
Oh man, this guy's stonked. Of course he hit me. 60%
Coop sounds like MSD. Well, I can always lower my voice and try and sound like KT1, but then I need an accent, so it won't be that easy.
SP3 when he throws his might be a decent idea. Ooh, thank you very much. Runazos. Yep. That's a mouthful and a half. Fake Seaton. What's up? I'm from Latvia, but thank you, Arunazos Apprendi, MCOC. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. I know I did, but forgive me. Let's try the Aegon thing again.
Suzanne Bloom, you just got here 10 minutes ago. Massacre's special ability for the Abyss is that he only takes damage when you hit into his block. So if you hit him unblockable, it won't do damage, but if you hit him
Oh,
to his
okay,
block,
that was a fail.
An extra 100% damage also.
That was a bit of a fail.
Draken Avatar, is Ghost or Wasp good for Abyss? I'm gonna do some testing of Ghost this weekend. I know that she's not amazing because Aegon's gonna be better, but I'm gonna have Ghost and Wasp take up 2 of my spots in my team, and I guess we'll see how it goes, but it won't be amazing. But there are better. I think Aegon's gonna definitely shine a lot better than Ghost or Wasp, but Ghost can do, if you want to revive a lot, I think Ghost can do well. Algunas dos aprendí MCOC, says it's Spanish. Hopefully I pronounced it better than KT1 did that time.
I thought it's Spanish, but you can't say things like that. I'm joking.
Spidey1214 said, how's it going, KT? Well, I think it's going well for him right now. He's just figuring out most of these other fights that no one else has really done yet, or well, no one has streamed at least. There was like a 2-hour video on YouTube I just watched that I sped through earlier that was someone doing exploration that hacked through it.
Oh, 2 hours?
Yeah, it took 2 hours to do the whole exploration. It was insane.
Nice.
But that's because like one hit was like 35 million damage.
Then why did it take 2 hours? Was he playing on like what? Android 1? On Nokia?
Could have played anything. Should have been a lot quicker, huh? But I think the node's movement just took too long. It looked like he was playing on a computer because you see a mouse. It was kind of weird. Musa Turhan says, tried it special 3 while you hit on the block. Well, special 3 is not unblockable, so that special 3 won't do much. Mr. Leo King says, wouldn't Massacre be sick to fight against Massacre? His special 2 would hit damage cap? Yeah, probably, but would you really want to bring in one champion just for one champion? When there's like 20 fights, at least? Saranch Meta says, when are you going to open Abyss rewards? KT1 said he's going to most likely open them after he does his completion.
Well, I'm gonna open them hopefully at the end of the stream, but now I messed up. Oh! Okay.
I don't know if my talking bothers you. I can.
No, it's fine, man. It's fine. It's just a me issue that I shouldn't get involved in the things that you're saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, cool. So it's on you, not me.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing.
Nick Fury 10,000 like damage onto the blocks, doing well though before he got killed.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think he's doing better than Aegon did.
Yeah, me too.
Mitchell Phillips, what happens if you SP3 while he's not indestructible or blocking? It won't do anything because he's still indestructible, at least in this Massacre fight.
I don't know, man. No, I mean, like, I get where they're coming from. We can try it, I suppose. I'll try.
Gears, what up, guys? What up, Gears? How you doing? Daniel says when Massacre blocks
again,
the
like, you
indestructible
see,
charge.
The bastard.
Daniel says when Massacre blocks the indestructible charge is being removed, so if you launch the SP3, it will damage him.
That launching special attacks while hitting that block is the biggest bitch.
Why? Because then he retaliates right after?
Well, no, because you hit the special,
I see.
like, you know what I mean? I'm mid-combo.
Yeah, I see. I thought you meant your special, but yeah, no. His special mid-combo is really annoying, especially in this case where you have to hit his block.
Okay, let's focus back up. This is gonna be an annoying fight, but we're halfway done.
Halfway there.
We're halfway done, so it's fine.
Ty says, MSD, do you think CMM would be better for the team than Quake? Well,
yeah.
Right now MSD is not here, but I think Quake is good for the evade synergy if Nick Fury is still alive.
If I started again, I probably wouldn't have taken Quake, I'll be honest. That evade synergy kind of saves you sometimes, but
I think the evade synergy is only good for like the first few fights when you're ramping up Aegon. Other than that, you don't really need it. I mean, if you die, you're gonna die anyways.
Kind of, like, it's not too important, so I probably wouldn't have taken Quake in.
And Ty, on call right now is Coop 4440. MSD is not on call right now at the moment. Spidey1214, say KT, would Corvus be better for the team than Quake? Sorry, I mixed two things together. I mixed two together. Would Corvus be a good counter for a fight in Abyss? Corvus would be great for this fight because he does crits against.
Yeah, Corvus would be good for this, yes.
And you can ramp him up easily if you want to use revives. Like you can basically get someone to 1%, have Corvus finish off the fights.
Yeah, and then, but other than this fight, I don't think he'd. Oh, maybe Red Skull fight. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, you can do with Corvus. You can do your 20 charges. Like you can quit and then go back in again. It's just gonna a lot of reviving. Jeez, that damage Nick Fury is insane. Alright, sorry I got distracted by watching your gameplay.
Oh right, I don't have any. I knew these dashbacks, because you know Massacre has like insane reach. If you mistime a dashback, you can catch you well.
Yeah, it's annoying. Like I hate mistiming it because like you try and like dashback twice to miss it, and all of a sudden they still hit you.
You also need to keep an eye on the charges. That is my downfall, because when you hit in a parry, like well-timed block with a Nick Fury, you lose the charge, right? And I didn't realize that, and I had like no charges left on me. Like, you know?
Yeah. Can like P, what team are you using, or did you already do your first completion? I have not done first completion yet. I've been watching everybody's though, and I will probably use an Aegon team with maybe Ghost and Wasp because I know they can do some damage, but I'm just gonna use a lot of revives because I want to. Deadly Whisper, did you see the Namor and Call changes were announced to the forums? Yep, we saw them. The Namor ones look okay, like definitely not that much of a nerf.
I actually kind of like Namor change. Okay, the regen change is bad, but the higher chance to inflict bleed, yes please. I know you get your enrage stacks slower against an average opponent. You get them quicker against the matchups where opponents are bleed immune but not robot. But I often play my Namor in a way where I don't particularly care about those enrage charges, and I just kind of like deal with the damage that I have, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think
I mean, I shouldn't have done that from distance, whatever.
Nobody expected that rebalance. Everyone was expecting the Sig ability to be touched, but the signature ability was not touched at all. And then at the same time, like no one really thinks of Namor for the regen. So like,
and the regen is still gonna be there from the awakened ability and suicides and stuff like that.
No one was talking about the regen before, so my confusion is why they even touch it. But it makes sense that they thought Kabam said that they expected the regen to counter recoil, but it was doing a lot more than countering the recoil, so they nerfed it.
Kabam are idiots anyways.
I'm a broke hunky.
Okay, again, dashback. I'm getting too sloppy towards like these comfortable points.
I'm a broke hunky. Think they'll have something to spend all the extra acorns on? Yes. Kabam says there's going to be a crystal at the end of the month to spend your acorns on, but the best thing to spend them on is in the store first.
How many revives? This is probably like revive 6 or 7, something like that. But yeah, I've been playing not too well though. That is quite often as well my own fault here.
Well, you got me on call now. You gotta act like I'm your lucky.
Again,
lucky
see,
charm, so
and this thing is BS, man. This thing is BS. Oh, I'm gonna slap that Massacre. That is definitely not alright.
Sriracha says, first go unblockable and when indestructible is off, try to attack and see if it gets bleed damage. He might get like... Yeah, actually looks like he's getting some bleed damage.
I know what you mean, but he takes the bleed damage whilst he's blocking, basically. That is what happens.
Yeah, so he stops blocking, then the bleed damage goes away, huh?
Yeah.
Grendelo, I don't have Doom. Who would be a good alternative to CMM? I think Sim Supreme can take the rest of the easy path. I think a good alternative to CMM would probably be anyone who can get rid of the specials really quickly. Because against CMM, you need to be able to dodge a special 1 and maybe special 2s, but you need to also get rid of your special 1s quickly.
I kind of think Magic would do. I kind of think Magic would do really good there.
I like Magic, but then you're always at a special 2, aren't you?
But you're often in limbo, so that should kind of mitigate it and heal. Oh man, I messed up. Again, because I'm getting involved.
Mr. Leo King, if I were you, I'd check the forums for the Namor changes, but basically, they made his regen a little bit less, and it made it so he has a higher chance to bleed the opponent. There's a buff coming as well. Next update, I think February 5th is when the balances happen for those champions for Call and Namor.
Yeah.
The change to Call, though, people are asking in chat. Jay Path asked. The change to Call is basically they're making it so the armor break does. I think it takes less armor off. I think less armor penetration, so you don't hit as hard. I believe, if I read it right.
Something like that.
So PP97250. KT Coop, do you think it would be worth it to rank 5 and awaken Namor for a test drive to sell if I don't like him? I think it'd be worth it. I'm going to rank 2 him just for a test drive, but then you won't get him back for another month until beginning of March.
Well, you actually only have to wait like 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks if you're smart and sell him at the last days. Like, you know what I mean? If you have a window till 24th, sell him on 23rd.
Like 1 or 2 weeks that you won't have him, but like if you're not using him right now, you might as well like test him out, make him up. Like I have a 6-star, I'm planning on rank 2ing during the test period and then selling him if I don't like it. Doc Schmelik, when can we see a video on those changes, KT? When the changes happen, you'll see a video because the changes.
No, I'll probably drop it tomorrow, like discussing it, but.
Oh, discuss it. Come my bed. That was like when we see like the actual changes of the champions. Spidey 1214. Quick question: I bought out the squirrel store. Should I keep farming? That's up to you. If you want to get some of the crystals that you're gonna have. Some people are still farming, but if you bought everything in the squirrel store.
Will I sell my 6-star skull? 6-star skull. I might actually do that. Kind of depends on this entire thing and what I pull and stuff like that and how my roster changes, but I might do.
James G, we're trying to keep it a drama-free stream for sure. So any mention of any beef between people is not needed, but I'm sure you can hit up anyone and ask them about it later.
Oh man. It kind of amuses me. But...
PP Call looks like a straight nerf. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of nerf, but I mean.
Yeah, Call is essentially. Oh man, straight in the bin.
Michael Demaria, CGB best for Massacre matchup. Yeah, he'd be good. I mean, Cyclops would be good too. Michael Demaria asked if Corvus Glaive would be good for the Massacre matchup.
Yeah, but he would be.
Oh
my god, it's annoying to get caught on that long reach on the background.
It's kind of like Labyrinth of Legends when you bring in Void just for the X-23 fight. However, like Void can still do more fights than that. Corvus Glaive won't really shine too hard in here. He'll do some damage, but you'll have to revive a lot unless you want to waste a lot of time.
Good idea to rank 2 Torch and Awaken. I did. I don't have many regrets.
How's it going, Kevtix? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Ooh, Kevtix.
Kevtix. I said, hey, KT and Coop. He's another YouTuber. He likes throwing in some odd champs.
I don't know, I'm kind of willing to give that Call a go a bit, because what they did change though, that his damage should be fair bit higher in the initial fights. So that, I don't know, it might work out, man.
I'd be interested to see that for sure.
Yeah, exactly, kind of like
nerf buff.
It's one of those kind of like I'm willing to take a look at it.
Why have the champs like Proxima if you're gonna damage cap of the high health content?
Oh yeah, that is annoying.
Because everyone knows that you're gonna want Proxima in the. If you have Corvus Glaive, you're gonna want Proxima in the game also. But I mean, she can still do Realm of Legends. She can still do Act 6. Just who cares other content.
Realm of Legends? I mean, like, honestly, with Proxima argument, I am definitely, heavily thinking the Kabam is total assholes. Same with like Guillotine 2099. To market, present, and not explicitly say, but imply that she's gonna be like key to Abyss of Legends, because as soon as Abyss got announced, Guillotine got made, and there was this impression that she's gonna be the next DPS god, and that's gonna be what's needed for Abyss and stuff like that. And it was kind of like similar with Prox, I guess, to a degree. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, underhanded, man. I don't agree with it at all.
Yeah, and so many people went for that crystal because they're like, oh, when this comes out, I'm gonna own it with $18.99.
Yeah, Proxima is like what, a year and a half old now, right? And in a year and a half time, there hasn't been like a single content where she's like the GOAT, even though she can have like the best damage output.
Yeah, it's fun to see her solo things in Act 6. Like there was a Act 6 Iron Man Infinity War that I saw her solo. That was pretty cool in 6.3. Proxima did that.
Well, yeah, that's kind of all cool and all, but still, there's not a single piece of big content kind of like where
Dakota
she
our
actually.
son. I love NY718. I live in New York myself and can never find people that play in New York City. I'm in the Bronx.
Well,
So there's a lot of people in New York City that play.
I don't know. Never been.
I've never been to New York City either, but one day I'll go. It's busy there, though. I know it's really busy. I'm not looking forward to that part.
Oh,
Spidey.
Messed up.
Do you think CMM's more annoying than this Masakure, or would you say Masakure is more annoying?
Masakure is more annoying, I think. Yeah. I mean, it depends on the team again, who you.
Mitchell Phillips. Why not just Aegon without punching him, just blocked hits? Because after one hit at the 9-9 combo, after a crit hit, Aegon goes unblockable. So the second hit is just going to be pointless.
Yeah,
and Nick Fury hits harder.
And you need to land those hits as well, otherwise that timer thing ticks it off and you kind of die anyways. But hey, thank you very much. Vajani, man, for 9 Polish zloty. So yeah, man, thanks. Cheers, dude. Greatly appreciated, man.
What's up, Islet Skills? Hope you're doing well, man. Glad to see you in the stream.
Oh, he's here. Cool.
Yeah, he stopped by for a second. He had the message deleted, but he came by.
Fair enough.
He was also hidden. I'm guessing he wasn't behaving.
Well, fair enough. Not surprised, I guess. But hey, what's up?
I was in his stream earlier. He's fun to talk to though in his stream, that's for sure. Anyways, back to chat. I'm a little behind, but that's okay.
Yeah, you better catch up.
You saw your super chat already. And then Samuel Mitchell wanted a reason to R5 procs. Well, I mean, possibly Act 6.4 is a good reason to rank 5 your Proxima. That damage will be insane for the bigger bosses.
Possibly, but you don't know. Currently, there is no good reason to rank 5 procs, unfortunately. I was hoping Abyss is going to be one of them, and I was kind of like looking forward to it, but there just isn't. There is no good reason to rank up your Proxima that. I mean, she's still a good character, like, the things that she can do are not bad, they're okay, and there are people who swear by her and love her, and I get it. But objectively, I'd personally suggest that there's no good reason currently to rank up that procs.
Well, I'll wait the day until there is a good reason. Then I'll be watching your video if you rank 5 her.
Yeah, of course. That's the idea.
Daniel Patel asked, why aren't you using boosts? Are you boosting up right now?
I think I might have expired my boost. I don't have too many boosts. I mean, I should buy some, but I don't, in general, have too many currently.
So, I'm just looking forward to you fighting the Collector. That's going to be fun.
Oh, we'll see about that.
If you do it on this stream or the next stream, for sure.
Well, it's going to be this.
Mr. Crazy Fool, was Seaton the first person to complete AOL? He was not. He was the first streamer to finish it, but he wasn't the first. I'm sure there's plenty of people who finished it before him. Because Seaton took a good amount of time and good amount of revives. Like 6k units compared to other streamers who took 3k or not even any units.
Okay, that's not fair. Count items, count revives, not units. Giving any number of units is bullshit. I had 189 revives in stash and I only used 1 unit. Fuck off. It's all about items and revives. If you have stash worth of 5,000 units, it doesn't mean that you did it for free.
That's true. I think everyone's trying to look at compare units to how much money you spent in the game.
Yeah,
because when Seaton has the 40,000 units, of course he spent all the money to get those units. I'm waiting for a free-to-play player to beat Abyss if they haven't yet.
A reward opening at the end of the stream? Yes. we're gonna record an opening.
Super chat is not available in my area. How can I donate some money?
There is a link to my PayPal in that description.
Yep, there's a link to his PayPal, so make sure you can go hit that up and.
Okay, so I got ambushed by Omega, and Omega ambush I need to go up where I'm gonna face Medusa and Cable, and that's it.
Yeah, you get to skip Karnak too.
Hmm?
You're gonna make it so you skip Karnak also. That'd be nice.
Yes. I don't know how bad Cable is gonna be though, but hey. For this, I think I'm putting on.
You probably fought in Mega Red, so that this shouldn't be that bad.
I'm gonna put on my suicides. What's up, Jirt? How are you doing? And everybody else? I'm sorry if I can't catch up with the chat as well as normally would try, but we're on a mission, guys.
Music Realms. Are there any good champs other than Sentinel for Act 6.1.5 Crossbones? Yes. Omega Red is amazing for the 6.1.5 Crossbones, as is Ghost.
Yes.
Those are some really good counters. And I've seen people do it with the new Colossus also.
So Omega shouldn't have anything special, basically. Just don't get the spores on me.
Yeah, it's the same.
Where can you find an image on the map? I have posted a video about it. I have posted also another image in my community tab. So when you open my kind of like YouTube page and go to the community section, you can see me posting a map, and in the comments they also leave a link for it.
Yeah, they get the map out quick. Like even that guy who explored it, who like hacked through it, that map was pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Abyss of Legends.
What's up, Clint? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So now we're going to be going up against this Omega Red.
Shingav is asking why you don't use team revives. Because it's more units.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should.
Team revive is only if you want to use everybody, but I mean you haven't touched Quake, so why bother using a team revive?
Well, it's still cheaper if you have to revive 4. 4 times 40 is 160, but I don't know.
Keptix. My Abyss of Legends team is funny. Here it is. 5-star, rank 4, 17 Aegon. No, Sig that guy. You got Sig him to 200, man. Mephisto.
In Abyss, signature level on Aegon does not matter nearly as much as people think it does. Oh man, how did this happen? Again, I got carried away chatting crap. Need to get back in that.
Well, you want to have your like. You want to get up to 999 like quick as you can, so.
Well, no, it's not that. I mean, kind of, but it only makes a difference of 1 or 2 revives. In Quest, this matters because Quest has a very limited length, basically. If I start in the regular size quest with Aegon and I am only at Sig 1, by end of the quest I will get maximum, I don't know, to Sig 200, like to combo 200, right? If my Aegon is Sig 200, by end of the quest I can get to combo 300 or 400. That's a huge difference because that also differentiates in kind of what abilities you unlock. In Labyrinth of Legends, Realm of Legends, Abyss of Legends, you're gonna get to that 999 combo. Sooner or later, it might take you a couple more fights, but you're gonna get there. Therefore, the signature level hardly matters. Obviously it does, it's helpful, but that's the least relevant kind of like piece of content for the Aegon signature level.
I see what you mean.
Because you're gonna use a revive or 2 or 3 more to ramp him up. He's still gonna get to 999, and as soon as he does, that signature level does not matter whatsoever, because 999 Sig 1 Aegon is as strong as 999 Sig 200 Aegon.
That is true, because once you get to 999, it's the same. It's just like you said, you'll be using a lot more revives. So if you're down to do that, then
well, not a lot more, a couple more. It's not like you don't get any combo and stuff like that. It's gonna be easier for first 3 or 4 fights and stuff like that. The rest of it is gonna be pretty much the same.
Using a Mephisto, because he said he also went to Mephisto on his team. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Gwenpool, Quake, and Night Monkey. Night Monkey will be okay, but I don't know about the Mephisto. I mean, it is a mystic, so maybe you'll be able to.
I don't think it's the best place for Mephisto, honestly, though, because those getting souls will be stupid hard. Like, you know, Mephisto kind of is one of those champions, in my opinion, that's somewhat needed to be content ranked appropriate. Like, there are some like Quake, for instance, is another champion that kind of needs to be ranked appropriately to the content, otherwise every fight is nightmare. Like Omega Red, for instance, it's completely different impression when you're running maxed out Omega Red, and when you're making these fights go longer and activate out opponent's special attacks and like uncollect stuff like that. Completely different experience using those champions. So I think that Mephisto is one of those champions that has to be ranked appropriate to the content level that you're doing and health pulse in there.
Agreed, and Abyss Legends isn't the place.
Yep.
Uranium says Ghost without Wasp would work for Crossbones at rank 5. Yeah,
yes,
as long as you
kind
know
of
play Ghost without Wasp.
No, I mean, here's the thing, like, against Crossbones, you don't want to be throwing specials anyways, because if you throw a special attack and you catch that bleed, you're going to lose a lot of HP. What you want to do is just kind of like do 1-2 hits, back out 1-2 hits and stuff like that. So Wasp is absolutely unnecessary in that fight. Like it legit serves no purpose.
Yeah, because of the global too, especially because the global is whenever you get a special, or whenever they get bar power, you get bar power, and for you to get a special 2, they have to have a special 2. So that's a lot of waiting until they hit the special.
Yeah, so you really don't need Wasp in that Crossbones fight. It's kind of like you don't need Wasp in the 6.22 Back Blast one. Because you can't throw special attacks. As soon as you throw special attacks, you kind of die.
No, you can't. I hate that. I hate that global when like you're trying to throw a special attack. Once they get it, like you need to wait like one more hit after, like a millisecond after. I like died a few times because of that with Sentinel. OYK1 says, I don't think Quake helps you in that path. Better bring Warlock in or G99. I think Quake.
Yeah,
I think K2 already said earlier, Quake didn't do much.
Yeah, if I could like pick my team all over again, I would probably have brought in like 2099 or Warlock. Most likely 2099.
OYK, please refrain from using all caps. I'm gonna read it no matter what, so please make sure don't use all caps. It's a warning, my friend.
Ooh. You need more intimidating voice when you say that, things like that.
Okay, 1 second.
Don't go, it's a warning, my friend.
That's gonna be a warning. Please don't use caps.
You need to go like, cut that shit out.
Got it. Be more demanding.
Yes. You're not negotiating from position of equality currently. You're negotiating from position only one of you has a wrench.
That is true. Unless that person also has a wrench, then I need to still stay demanding.
Well, okay, in that case, you're not negotiating from position of equality. You're negotiating from position you have the moral high ground. Don't lose it.
You can put on boosts, but it depends if you want to spend all your boosts or wait to the collector if you don't have that many boosts.
We'll see. It depends how I feel.
Dreamer 511, what kind of crystal to buy with acorns? We don't know yet, but there will be some kind of crystal. Claudia says, KT1, stop talking and concentrate.
Oh, this fight. Why are you talking to me? This fight is like an autopilot, dude. Chill. This is quite easy.
I mean, like, why even have me on call if you weren't going to talk back to me? I can just like,
okay,
have my voice there.
Okay, just start timing out people, man. They think they're being so funny. It's always funny until somebody gets hurt. Mystery guest, it's not a mystery guest, it's Coop. He's welcome to share his channel link in the chat and all that. He is another MCOC content creator. He is, I think, fairly recently started uploading videos, but is doing a great job so far.
I'm alright. I think the only thing I really like about my channel is the fact that I'm different, because I like to jump on trampolines when I play the game. That's always fun.
You're weird, you mean to say.
I'm different.
Yeah, just like your mommy said that you're special.
Yeah, I'll share my channel a bit, you guys, but at the moment I need to catch up on chat. Redmond Lee, have you completed Abyss yet, or is this your first run? This is his first run, but he's basically doing the whole map right now.
Kind of like that. I took so many detours, it's not even funny.
No, but he just wanted to get everything done quicker, and like I'm sure there's gotta be a way to make it into 4 paths instead of 5.
I don't know, man.
We'll see.
We'll see how I figure it out.
Gerard, why did he not bring a Ghost? Because Ghost like isn't as good as Aegon in this fight in Abyss. And everyone else he's used has really good counters for like a bunch of these fights.
Because Aegon is an absolute goat for these. Everybody thought Guillotine 2099 will shred this or whatever. Nope.
Derek Loftus might do my first LOL run with Ghost. Do it. Should I bring my 4-star Wasp? If you don't have a Wasp, like any other Wasp, then definitely bring your 4-star Wasp for the unblockable specials if you're not amazing at Ghost. But I think definitely bring your Ghost.
No, you'd still want, like, I mean, let's say I most often play my Ghost without Wasp. In content like this, I'd still want to bring it in, because even if you only miss 1 out of 10 specials, still it's gonna add up to a lot of units. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I can easily go in a quest without Wasp or even alliance quest and stuff like that, and if I eventually mess up, and like we're all human, we all mess up, and I do shoot that level 2 in the block or something like that, then at least in a quest, like, you're probably gonna make it to the end with whatever is kind of like left over. But here you're gonna have to revive and revive and revive. Yep. So yeah, in this kind of type of situations where the fights are so long and where the quests are so long in general.
Josh says KT be like, let's do the toughest paths first. I mean, he didn't mean to. He just wanted to get the other things done that hasn't been done yet.
It's like, why not? I kind of started a bit fearful and respectful of Abyss, and honestly, Abyss is like, I don't know, several times easier than Labyrinth was when it came out. It's not even kind of like funny, man. I'm legit.
Yeah, when Labyrinth came out, the 4 stars weren't that effective.
Yeah, like I'm legit about to make like a video saying that Abyss is underwhelming.
I mean, do that, then Bam comes out in another year or 2 with something even like way more like whelming.
Well, hopefully, I hope they shut this thing down, amp it up, increase the rewards, and re-release it like they did with Labyrinth. Did you know that the Labyrinth rewards you see now are not the original Labyrinth rewards? Labyrinth was giving away less stuff at the beginning. They
people complain now. How dare they?
Yeah, they put on like so they released Labyrinth. There was X amount of rewards, but everybody was smashing it like Scarlet Witch, so they immediately took it down, reworked it, added dulled node, added limber, and also increased rewards.
Ideas of Bulletproof says, hey Thekiryu, how do you think AOL will be without Doom and using Sim or I guess Claire next?
Scheiße, I need to take my suicide off.
LC Gaming, what's up, Coop? Sorry, I am Coop. Hey LC, how's it going? It's been a long day already, my friend.
That's funny. It's like, hey, what's up? Oh, that's me. He's talking to me.
J250XL says, watching everyone do AOL gave me confidence to finally complete LOL. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that they're going to do their first path of LOL, like, after watching this, because, like, they just want to do hard content. It's not as bad as AOL.
Medusa, no. Here's the problem. I should have not put on suicides for this.
Nathan, how many units do you figure should be saved for initial path in LOL? 565 ghosts, full synergies? 1,300. That's what I would say.
By the way, we're only 2 fights away from Collector now.
Yeah, isn't that exciting? It's so close. But you gotta see how Cable's gonna be also. You already fought this Medusa, didn't you, basically? Not this one, but like a Medusa.
Yeah, I've already fought Medusa.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I think around 1,300 units would be good, Nathan, for a path in LOL. That's what it took me at least, and I'm an okay Ghost player. Derek, tips for avoiding recoil with Ghost with Herd, other than practice with timing. I mean, practice the timing. Once you hit the special 2, because you can't recoil special 1, but once you hit your special 2 and you land, just keep using your other hand, because I use my opposite hand that I normally dex with 2 dex, because it's a closer one, I think. That's my tip, at least. Just try your other thumb.
Try other what?
Your other thumb that you don't normally use to dex. That's what I normally do for dexing the recoil with Ghost.
I know, I still do the same like I normally do. Like I don't do the difference.
But if one doesn't work, try the other. That's what I've learned. Doesn't always work though. I'm catching back up.
Would I have preferred if they have Road to Abyss? Yes, I would have preferred if they did that.
Oh, I love Road to the Abyss. It'd be more like easy content, I'm sure, to finish eventually.
I think it would kind of like make it more meaningful and eventful, kind of.
Technically, the Road to the Abyss was finishing Cavalier. If you think about it.
No, I don't. It isn't. It's a lie. It's a wrong way to look at it. There was no Road to Abyss. Road to Abyss would accept the fact that you're gonna die after your hit count is off. That's real Road to Abyss. How is the run? Not bad. We're 2 fights away from Collector, I believe.
I'm not a dinosaur. I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well also, my friend. Sin 6, KT1, there are videos of Stealth Spidey and Abyss. Do you think he's worth ranking for anything other than the Thing fight?
I don't know, man. Like, how can I dismiss that? Some people say sure, I mean, like, I haven't really used him anyway. My Stealth Spidey is rank 3. I don't have first-hand experience with it. This is the theme that I'm playing with for my initial run, and seems to be doing good. That's what I can say. But I can't like say like no, he sucks, because how can I? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Stealth Spidey's okay, but he's not gonna be great for a lot of fights. It's gonna take a lot of hits, and I don't think it's gonna be amazing. I mean, the Thing fight is pretty good for because he counters are unstoppable.
No, I mean like, but he can solo fights that no other champion can, so technically he's kind of amazing, yes. Because he shuts down a wave, and he also ignores the hit cap.
True.
So yes, he seems that he will be good. That would be my answer.
Especially a rank 3 Stealth Spidey eventually, I'm sure would do a lot better than like people already posting.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Being Zinful says, hey brother, good luck man, trying to catch a bit of a stream while I'm at work today.
Hey, what's up, man? Will I be doing another lane anytime soon? Yes, tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll start one tonight, I don't know. Depends how long this stream's gonna be, but yes, I'm basically planning to.
Beat Steph. Yeah, Doom has proved himself a lot better than Sim Supreme in here for sure. I mean, I haven't seen that much Sim Supreme fights, but I know Panda Man Pete brought in his Sim Supreme and finished the path, so it's still possible. Just gonna.
Oh man, come on.
Take a little longer.
Jerk.
Alright, gotta go. Good luck with the rest of the path, KT. See you tomorrow.
Alright, see you, man. Thanks for popping in.
Akash
Do I
should
have
ask me
work
if you work tomorrow.
Nope.
No, he does not. He took off tomorrow.
Yes, I kind of might have slightly lied about the reasons and all that, but anyways, long story short is no work tomorrow.
No, it's a special holiday called KT1 that you get to kind of sleep in and then just be on YouTube all day.
Oh no, we're not going to be sleeping in.
That you don't sleep in, you just go on YouTube all day and make videos and stream.
Pretty much.
Great holiday.
That's pretty much the plan.
Try hard. Has anybody legit 100%ed it yet?
No.
I do not believe so. I don't think there's enough time in the world for everyone to.
Yeah, I don't think it's physically possible yet. It could be physically possible probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, weekend for sure. I'm sure someone's gonna. I know Pep wants to do 100% like this weekend and then plus a bit of next week. Samuel Mitchell, She-Hulk will have trouble getting her heavy off in certain matchups. Stealth doesn't have that problem.
Yeah, Stealth Spidey, that's what I'm saying. Stealth Spidey seems that he definitely has good base, like, you know. But I don't play him firsthand. Theoretically, seems that he's gonna be really great for this. Hello from Australia. Why, hello there. How bad?
What are you in the chat for? That's my job. You pay me for that.
How good or bad is the fact that my current, not impression, but like connection with Australia is Aussie Man Reviews, man. He's hilarious. Has anybody seen him? Like,
that's the guy who makes fun of things, right? On YouTube.
Yeah, kind of like comments
Dude, I love that
with
guy.
an Aussie accent and stuff. It's so hilarious. One day I think I was like feeling unwell and I binged him for like, I don't know, X amount of hours.
Yeah, Man's funny.
Okay, let's go. Medusa. Nobody likes you.
Let me hit that guy up and see if he wants to sponsor your channel. Just kidding.
And I messed
John
up,
Ross,
kind of.
I'm surprised Brutal hasn't 100%ed yet with having done RL and LOL first. I mean, there's still a chance he can be first, but I don't think in these days Brutal DLX would be first.
Who knows what's happening? Who knows?
No Name says, hey KT, would you go for the Evolution Crystal to get a 5-star Night Fury, or just wait for the next set of Dungeon Crystals?
I would go for the Evolution Crystal. I think you should just simply go for whichever crystal is a champion in that you want to hunt for. Quite simple as that.
Yeah, I went for the Hood Crystal whenever I had Hood, and I got him, so it's definitely possible, just harder to get the better champions.
Oh man, I messed up. Kind of. Oh man, why did she go? Oh, because I probably ran out of hits. I have been fighting for quite a while. But hey, she's at 57%, so the fight has gone relatively successful.
Yeah, this is one of the easier fights for you.
Yeah, with Doom for sure.
Kyle, any tips on how to beat the epic Acorn solo event? Yeah, bring Archangel if you have an Archangel. That's probably my tip.
What can be a bit substitutes for Dr. Doom, Human Torch, and Nick Fury? So for entire team, I don't know, like that's a lot of substitutes. So you'd have to kind of like take it path by path and figure out what you have and what counters you need. So substitutes for Dr. Doom could, for some fights, be things like Symbiote Supreme or possibly Black Widow Clairvoyant, or maybe even Magic. Those would be the substitutes. The substitutes for Human Torch could possibly be Void and some other things, but you need to take a look at fight by fight, because nobody works exactly like those champions. I hope you get my point. For instance, like you can use Void against the Mephisto because he's Incinerate immune and can deal with like his power gain and whatever not, but you can't use Void against the Deadpool, where I used Void for, because he's immune to Petrify, so that's not gonna work. So you really need to kind of like know what you are doing where and why, and then you need to check what you have. There is no kind of like, okay, so you have Human Torch, and if you don't have Human Torch, bring in, I don't know, Joe Fixit and he's gonna cover all the same matchups. No. There is no another champion like Human Torch. Oh man, I messed up. This is gonna sting so bad.
And Dinosaur, I'm sorry, I do like you, my friend, but we're not doing caps right now. We already warned people about caps. But hello, by the way.
Don't time him out. He's cool. He's not a dinosaur, like man. Guy. He's not a dinosaur. Don't time him out. You see, you made me die. You owe me 40 units. That's it. Like, pay up.
40 units, got it. Let me transfer
$1 on a table. Right $1 on a table.
If you solo the collector later, then I'll give you as many units as you used for the whole abyss.
Yeah, sure. Fuck off.
I mean, it's already been done once, a solo, but it was also a mod, so.
Oh, so you like, is that like an open invite for me to mod?
I'm not saying anything. Back to chat. Anyways, Beach Steph. Did Panaman Pete get to use his Archangel? Panaman Pete said earlier that like Archangel is basically useless, but I mean he used him. It just wasn't as useful as he hoped it would be.
Good to know. I almost ranked mine.
I mean, Archangel's still amazing other content, just not Abyss of Legends. Ahmed Kuala said, why do you time him out? Because I am reckless, my friend.
Because he wants to be slapped.
I will time out my best friends in the stream if you don't listen to me. That's right. Just kidding. It may have been my simple mistake, but he put all caps, and we did warn people earlier. Delithius, what's up, man? He says, KT, pro tip. Don't get hit and you'll do better.
Stupid evade. Again, like, I hate when they evade level 1 of Dr. Doom. That's like immediate death sentence. That's the most annoying thing about Dr. Doom in here. It's immediate death sentence. Like, you know, because the first hit of level 1 is the thing that drains opponent's power.
Yeah.
And
you missed that. Like, yeah, I see that just now. Man.
This is like, I don't know, at least 5th or 6th time it has happened to me in Abyss. It's so frustrating. Because you're doing everything as you're meant to do, as it's supposed to happen. Like...
Special 3, special or heavy, special 1, yeah, you are. To drain that power.
Yeah.
No name, what's the best Fantastic Four in the game? Thing. I believe Thing's the best Fantastic Four in the game. Then, when can we expect an Abyss disappointment video? I'm sure this weekend, KT want to throw one out there.
Abyss disappointment in the sense that it did not live to the expectation. I expected a bloodbath. I expected something criminally hard.
Yeah, something that couldn't be done.
And something that would just be like stupid hard, you know? And Abyss, like in reality, like yes, they are forcing you to use a bunch of units because they are like having that hit count limit, and then you die, even though you could solo half of the fights, like Aegon and some other champions. And then other than that, they double up on what champions you can find there, so they could have easily made more champions and stuff like that, and have more different fights.
Yeah, doubling up Korg and Medusa and Omega Red, like,
and Iron Man and Havoc and it's just stupid, man. It seems lazy, and it's nothing like the impression you got when you initially jumped in. For instance, in Labyrinth is something brand new, different, and this seems kind of like a lazy rehash of Labyrinth, if I put it like that. Like, you know?
Yeah, and I think the main thing I always say is Labyrinth, like the definition of Labyrinth is a maze. The Abyss is like you're supposed to get lost in the Abyss, and I feel like it's just another maze. I mean, clearly it's different paths, but you can't like go in circles in this quest, which I thought would happen because it's an Abyss.
But yeah, anyway, so I personally am definitely disappointed.
John Ross, is there a domino in the Abyss? There is not a domino in the Abyss.
Thank fuck for that. I mean, like, thankfully there is not a domino in Abyss. That is a very, very good question, though. Imagine that crit fail damage.
Samuel Mitchell, how valuable is a quick synergy? I see a lot of people saying she's not needed, but it seems pretty valuable trying to survive and evade, for instance. Quick synergy, it'll save you, but like in the end, it's definitely better for someone else, like a different slot for a champion you actually use.
Yeah, it does help, like, but yeah, I probably wouldn't bring it in again.
Jay Metz sending the buck, and he's asking, is Dr. Doom a must, or can you do it with other mystics like Claire or Magic for power control?
Depends on the fight. Again, I think 10 15 minutes ago I explained kind of like the same idea. Like, Claire, Sim Supreme, Magic will cover some of the fights Dr. Doom does, but some of them there will be no use. So if you do not have Dr. Doom, you just kind of need to go and check which path you're actually doing, which fights you need to cover, and kind of like look at it kind of like fight by fight base, if that makes sense. Because there is no other champion like Dr. Doom, so there is going to be no other champion that can cover every single fight Dr. Doom does, or as well at least. Hope that makes sense.
Delithia says they should have made all fights random, so each path is set where you'll encounter an enemy is set, but the opponent on each spot is completely random and changes each time you enter. I mean, that would throw it, like, it'd be hard to know who to bring in though, but that would definitely make it a little harder. Akash Mare, but there's a Korg in the Abyss. There is 2 Korgs in the Abyss, and you could hit them both in the same path if you want.
Yeah, I could have had that choice to hit them, but I didn't want to do Havoc, and I wanted to do Massacre because I wanted to see what he's going to be all about, because everybody was afraid of him.
I am Dinosaur is back. I hope you can forgive me, my friend, for me giving you the warning. I was already told I've been slapped by KT1 already. Justin Gray says, are you going for a Legends run for AOL?
I mean, like, I'm just gonna go and try and finish this quickly as I can. If that does end up with a Legends badge, then yes, happily so. That's not like the main idea. I mean, hopefully, I do hope to get for like top 300 or whatever.
Gyro asks, is MD worth having at 5 points? I think 4 points is enough.
I like
5 points might give you overpower.
I'm using it at 5 here now. For most of the content, I typically keep my MD at 4.
Well, Doom you want at 5 so you can get to a special 3. I mean, Sim Supreme also, but I think
yeah, for
other
like
champions.
For my kind of day to day, I typically run 4 points in MD most often. But here at the moment I have 5.
We got 838 people watching the stream. I see only around 300 likes. So if you guys haven't hit that like button, give that thumbs up to KT1. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I promise you, it's free.
It's not actually.
It's just gonna take some of your time.
No, they literally have to pay me. I'm joking. Okay, let's go.
Guandilo says, I think I'll take Sim Supreme and Magic to make up for not having Doom. I wouldn't take both of them. I'd take probably just Sim Supreme.
Again, it like legit depends which path you are doing.
Yeah.
It's quite simple as that.
I think most people are going to go for the Seaton path, the one that he did first, the path 1 that people were saying.
Probably a smart idea. Oh, come on. Messed up again. Not focused. And stun lock. I got 2%. I'm just gonna like, I don't know, bring in Nick Fury or something. 52k. We can bleed the 52k off.
Samuel Mitchell says, how is the Havoc in Korg fights? He did a Korg fight earlier, but he didn't do the Havoc fight this path.
So Korg fight wasn't too bad, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it was quite long, but it wasn't that bad, kind of like thing. Read the ball what Dungeon Gamer says.
Mansa says, imagine if there was Freezer Burn on the Massacre. It would be a really hard fight. Yeah, it would. But you have to bring in a mean champ, so it wouldn't be that bad. Just make you have to bring someone else in.
Okay, so we got a chest.
What up, Havoc? How you doing? Coop, I miss poop. That's my brother. What up, J-Mets? Thanks again for another buck, my friend. Anything given to KT1
okay,
so appreciated?
Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, man. Critical hit against cable caused him to gain a Dendamo charge. Each of cables landed or blocked strikes deal a flat 100% energy damage to the opponent. No, this might be annoying.
I'm waiting until I can see it.
Oh, this might be really annoying. Let's see. Let the Aegon die. Привет, Raiden.
Speaking of Quake matches.
He's getting those dynamo charges, right? And I'm taking a lot of damage even on parries. So this is not gonna be a good.
Each of the cables landed or blocked strikes deal a flat 100 energy damage. So yeah, anytime you block also.
Yep. So bringing in Aegon is definitely not the best idea. And he's also like a 6 mil opponent. Yeah, you see, I took a hit in a block. So I think it's gonna be a job for Dr. Doom. Oh yeah, Torch also could be quite fun. We can try Torch if he gets healing, that'd be cool.
Yeah, so you can reverse that for sure. Be smart.
Yeah, let's do that.
Pre-slot 35 says Cable's regen might be big. Yeah, but with Torch you can reverse that regen.
We actually need to check if he has that regen, because he might not. Because I haven't seen it trigger so far. Because you know Mephisto didn't have the persistent charge and stuff like that. What's up, Lawrence? Hiding. Let me check if he has a regen. Because this is going to be a long fight. Yeah, he has a. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Hopefully it works well.
Lawrence Clark says, hi, KT, with 2 hearts. 2 hearts. Dang, someone likes you.
Wow. He likes me more than you do. So.
Yeah, I'm not giving any of my heart. It's all
he's
good.
The captain now. Oh, I forgot to add. I messed up again. I'm being careless today, guys.
Gods are rude. Would Namor be good for Abyss? Yes and no. The ramp up time. I mean, just like KT once been saying, you need to look at which path you're taking. But the ramp up time for Namor to get to his Imperious Rex, you'll probably get to maybe 2 Furies, and then maybe get to Imperious Rex twice before you hit the damage cap. But for the fight where you're just taking damage and you're hitting them, I mean, you'll be able to reflect that damage, but it's not much. Chris Poso says, would you say Aegon 565, Nick Fury 565, Max Sim Supreme, Max Void, and Quake a good team for the best easy path? Yes. If Void instead of Human Torch, I think definitely be a good team. And
Yeah,
Sim Supreme instead of.
I think that will work.
But no one really knows what the easy path is yet. I mean, yeah, like people have done paths already, but like we still need people to evaluate each path and decide which one the easy path will be. OYK, I believe I did warn you earlier, so make sure you don't be using caps. I will answer your question though, but if you didn't have Aegon, who would use most for the same nodes? Looks like Doom he'd be using.
I'd probably try and find another high damage output champion, like either Star-Lord or Sunspot or something. I'd have some more testing to do, but you need somebody that does as much damage in kind of like, plain fight. Like basically where the nodes is something that you can play around.
Especially the unblockable that you have. I mean, Nick Fury basically does that, but I think, like you said, someone who does just as much damage. Pretty hard to replace Aegon though.
Yeah, I made a mistake here.
Ace Brian, this is his first path. He just basically decided to take the whole map in one go, basically. So enough, just joining how many fights in. He is 1 fight away from the Collector. This fight is the last fight, then he gets to fight the Collector and he'll be done. So X -1 if X is all the fights.
Yeah, I made a mistake for this fight though. But yeah, Human Torch is gonna be the way to go. There was a mistake though. Mistake is this.
Easy 0700, I apologize if the cap warning was not very nice, but please, there's no reason to use any foul language. Delifius is asking you if you have 1 in despair or if you have more than 1 in despair.
I had none in this one, but for most of the time I have 3. Yeah, guys, be nice, get along. Not too much to ask.
Yeah, Delifius, just be patient, man. Just kidding. Because you were like putting the point in despair at the moment that like he had me ask you. Tiago RSS says he's tempted to do Abyss with just Aegon and Unit Man. That is possible, as another YouTuber, LTO Kurt, did it with just an Aegon team.
Everything's possible if you dream big.
Dream big and spend money.
Yeah.
Ace Brian says good luck on the Collector. I'm sure you'll need it, but it's just gonna be the same as everyone else who fought it.
We'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna get a bit wrecked at least,
Aditya Mishra says, is Torch worth rank 2 if you're talking about 6-star?
Yes,
I believe he
my
is.
Torch is rank 2. I'm happy that he's rank 2. I took him to rank 2 before Abyss came out. Didn't regret it then, do not regret it now. So that hopefully answers the question.
Nice here. No reason to have foul language or be rude to anybody.
Who is being rude to who?
And Alex, Someone gave me a very rude comment directed towards me. It hurts my feelings so much. Alex Ortiz says, what are you looking forward to out of the rewards?
Everything.
Everything. Just, I mean, you have enough like 6-star champions that basically any class.
No, not like that. There are classes that I really don't want to get like gems for. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I could probably name like one person in each class as a 6-star that like you have or will have eventually. That would be a good choice for T5CC.
Well, yeah, of course, eventually will have, but
yeah.
Currently, like it's not like I can make use of any and all.
Nicole ZK says, how are you gonna pass Deadpool with Aegon? You're not. He used Human Torch for Deadpool.
He means for that guy who just did it only with Aegon team, but you don't have to fight Deadpool if you don't wanna.
Yeah, he didn't go Deadpool. He went Venma Duck, who still has regen, but you can quit out if there's too much regen, or you can just keep fighting. Just Karan Singh says, did you see Call Obsidian rebalance changes? Yes. I did, and so did KT1. I'm sure he'll put a video on it later. Monta again says, another thing is with Masakura, if an Incinerate doesn't trigger on you, you take Thorns damage instead.
Is this MSD?
I'm not sure I followed that.
No.
It is not MSD, it is Coop.
Dan Rios just subscribed, my man. Thank you. Every single new subscriber helps. No, definitely appreciate it.
You guys hear that? If you guys subscribe to KT1, he'll give you a few songs and keep singing. So if you guys
come on, I just want to be recognized, please. What's up, Sebastian? I recognize you. You're Sebastian. You're the all cap Sebastian from now on. That is how you got recognized, and that is the branding you will receive. All cap Sebastian.
Abdur, you're awesome, Coop. Don't listen to him. Thanks, I think. Kieran Armstrong says, you're so bad, Seaton and Legacy already beat it. I mean, they took the same path, and KT1 is going a different way that no one has gone yet on YouTube, so I think KT1's doing a great job.
I'm also employed, just FYI.
He's also not in school, and he also is employed also, so he has his time where he can't be playing the game like they can be.
So yeah, did not know the fact that I have to go to work makes me bad at the game. But hey, thank you, I guess, for watching.
Work tomorrow.
Yeah, well, yes, that's correct.
Tilithia says he's not triggering regen and power gain as much as I would have expected.
Yep, unfortunately, yeah. I kind of want him to now. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using Human Torch, you know.
Dungeon Gamer says Doom is going to be nerfed because of Abyss. Yeah, that's not happening. Doubt it's going to happen. And Bert, who is co-host speaking? My name is Coop. I'll drop my link since I haven't dropped it in a while. In case you guys are curious who was on call. Got my own channel.
Apparently. So to speak.
Apparently.
That's the word.
Drunken Master. I was thinking of actually doing a video this weekend of doing like one fight in the Abyss while jumping on a trampoline. We'll see how it goes.
Just leave the trampoline alone.
It'll get 10 views, but that's all I need.
Oh, come on. Not a single region so far in this fight. Not a single one.
Weaver is insane. Says, honestly, don't think Doom will get too big of a rebalance, if any. I don't think Doom's going to get any rebalance. I mean, I think he's doing the job that he was meant for when they made him. He's not doing anything different. He's not being too OP. I think he's doing exactly what they want him to do.
Oh, come on. Where is that region? You bastards.
Ace Brian says, people need to get over it. Most of us are here to view as a community and support each individual run. Agreed.
Magnifique.
Old Man Can just asked me if your Nick Fury is ranked 2.
Yes, my Nick Fury is in fact ranked 2.
J250XL, should I 100% Labyrinth or look into the Abyss? I'd say look at what champions you have, and if you have less units, go for Labyrinth. Because for me at least, 100%ing Labyrinth would take probably as much units as going through one path of Abyss, for me at least.
Okay, whatever. 33%. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. We can live with that. We got KT1 Legend in the game. Good luck. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. You flatterer, you.
It's me, Fraz. I like this Coop guy. He seems nice. I'm only nice right now, but off stream, I'm the meanest guy you know.
He's okay.
Delithia says, Coop, you're the wrong gender to be getting views jumping on a trampoline. Dang it, I need to get my girlfriend on there then.
Yeah, you should actually. That is a good advice.
I'm gonna hire some models. There you go. Hire some models to go on a trampoline with me, and they'll give you all the views.
Do I plan on
female models
doing more lines? Yes, is the short answer.
Affliction, like, Spike, agreed. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you guys like that stream, especially if you want to help support KT1. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't yet. Chokana Avatar says, Coop, how do you know that Doom is doing what they want him to do when it comes to Kabam? They have contradicted themselves so many times.
No, but I think here you can clearly see that their idea of balanced champion is some stupid damage charts. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
before the Abyss, like, people were not saying that Doom was. I mean, people were saying Doom was amazing, but not as amazing as like, this week when the Abyss came out.
I said Doom is the best Mystic champion in game.
Oh, I agreed. I remember that. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't. I mean, the whole community wasn't saying how overpowered Doom was until I'm sure this came out.
Come on, give me that heal.
Wild Creed says Coop sounds like he's 15. Yep, I'm 15. Plus a few years.
Yeah, no, Coop does sound like he's about 15.
Yeah, why do you have 15-year-olds on your stream talking? How dare you?
I mean, like, your parents signed a note.
They did, you're right. Actually, I faked that. I forged it.
Well,
sorry.
That's on you.
Hope they don't spank me later.
I hope they do.
Finlay McDonald says, have you quaked many fights on this path so far? He has not.
It's difficult to quake here. It's not really worth it for the most part. Some fights maybe if you absolutely have no counter, but it would be an expensive bottom line.
Christian S says, KT is a hitman, don't tell anyone. I mean, who knows what he does outside of this world? He could be anything. He could be a dinosaur. Petro says, is Doom's crystal coming back around? Yeah, it will eventually.
Of course it is.
The basic crystal.
Of course it is. I think they're gonna release it like tomorrow after like sequence videos and stuff. You know what I mean?
That'd be smart. How many people are gonna want it? Yeah. It's definitely gonna make the want for the champions in the arena not that high that right now compared to how much people want Doom right now.
I know. I bet there's also like 0 or like close to 0 sales on the Nova crystals.
Yeah, now's my chance to probably go for Nova and Arena if I want to.
Yes. Because like nobody. I mean, for Cavaliers at least, I think like nobody's gonna be bothered buying them. Oh, come on, 3%.
Says, Kabam Mike is watching the stream right now, keeping his finger on the evade button.
On what button?
The evade button, so that champion keeps evading against you.
I'd be an IT? No, I'm not an IT. I mean, like, I do some, like, Excel work, and I can write some macros, and I do some, like, formulas, coding, linking, and stuff like that, but I'm not, yeah, I'm not an IT, per se. You can I just happen to do some IT things occasionally.
Mr. Leo King, yeah, the featured crystal usually come back around right before they go into the basic crystal.
Yes, that is correct.
Clutch Turkey, is that Coop 440 on call? It is.
There we go.
KT1 scooped me up.
What's up, Clutch? How are you doing?
Right there.
See, section brought 30 call. He always does like that. Doesn't count, man. I'm just saying, you know, there's hardly anybody interested in Node to begin with, and second of all, everybody who has, let's say, X amount of disposable income for the game probably wants to put aside for this because this is surprisingly much easier than it initially seemed that it will be. Okay, so now we should be at the boss daddy.
The boss daddy. Yeah, Seaton always buys Cavaliers.
Okay, we got
one,
Karnak
he's sponsored,
first.
and two, he has the money for it from the game.
Okay, we got Karnak then. We're not at the boss daddy. We're at Karnak Papa. What does Karnak do? Dexterity and parry masteries do not function in this fight. Both champions are permanently power locked. Okay, cool. The attacker suffers part of the fight but gains plus 2% attack for. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, the map I was looking at was wrong then. Yeah, you hit Karnak first. But you can heavy counter him in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've seen is someone just doing heavy to him over and over in the corner until they hit their cap.
Oh, cool.
Because no one gains power, so you can just keep doing it heavy in the corner with Aegon if you want.
Wonderful news. It's quite useful in this, not really. Return the Suicide Master, yes. Aegon easy win, cool.
Yeah, everyone's saying Aegon easy win, spam heavy. As long as you can get to the corner, it shouldn't be an issue. You just can't use dexterity.
Are you a multi-millionaire by chance? I wish, man. If I was a multi-millionaire, I would not be streaming.
I mean, get back to the community. Why wouldn't you stream? I would if I was a multi-millionaire. I do what I want, whenever I want.
I mean, I might be streaming, but I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm not a multi-millionaire.
El Cazador says, have you been switching mastery much during the Abyss? I mean, you've switched it a bit, but not that much.
A few times, I guess.
Just no suicides when you're using Doom because of all the specials you're using.
Yeah, kind of like that was the main thing. No suicides. It wasn't as bad because like when I put the suicides on, I didn't need to put on willpower. Like I think I currently have suicides on and no willpower. Oh man, this is gonna be a chill fight.
Yeah, just heavy in the corner and keep doing that. Not too bad.
Yeah.
It's just you hit your hit counter and that's it.
And also, do I start to hit harder and harder?
Yeah. The more hits you have in your counter, the harder you hit, basically.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
It's part of the node.
That's happy days. Lead maps have been correct so far. Just about, like, I mean, not that they took me to the wrong path or so, but in lead map it looked like I'm not gonna have to fight this guy, for instance, but turned out I do. But for most part, yeah, I think.
I'm currently sharing your stream with all the chats I'm in right now, just to make sure that everyone can help support you through the collector, which is going to be a fun fight.
No, you just want to make sure that I'm embarrassed and as front of as many people as you can get in here.
Yep, it's exactly it.
Like, so that I witness my biggest ass whooping of my life, kind of thing.
I'm just hoping that you just quit out the moment you touch the collector. That's what I'm hoping. It's coming that far.
I don't know what happened there, but we're back in action. Some serious damage too.
Geez, those heavies are pretty sexy, my friends. I mean, Aegon makes it easy because you can just do your, I mean, the unblockable hits also, but you can also weave your heavy into the combo with the unstoppable. So that's useful.
Yep. So we got him down to 60%. And I don't even have Assassin. I should probably put on Assassin.
Yeah, that'd be useful for the last bit of percentage, especially for the collector.
Yeah. I actually haven't properly watched any collector fights, so I have no idea what I'm going to be doing.
How's it going, Danny? Hello, Christian again. KT sent you unblockable, just backdraft intercept for better damage per hit instead of heavy. I mean, the heavy's doing pretty well.
This is fun.
Nick Wilson says I'm here because Coop told me to be here. That's right, I told you to be here.
Woohoo! How much did you guys use yesterday? I did not count, you know.
What, 1,000 people watching now? Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Ooh, broke 1,000 again. That's wonderful. Let me put on that assassin.
You just hit into his block there. That was funny.
Yeah, I know.
B Manny says charge till he hits you for the burst damage.
Wow. You play
Let's
well.
go in Gonzamaldo.
That's a good way to look at it. You play well, you feel good, you mess up, you get lots of views.
Berserker says I have a very soothing voice, and since I enjoy gameplay from you, it's a win-win combination from them. That's great. I wouldn't say my voice is soothing, it's just
Max, you
younger sounding.
No, maybe I should have done that, yes. What kind of fail was that? I don't know.
For a second, I was wondering why Karnak was just standing there, but you probably hit your 240 hits, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
so he went unstoppable.
Yep.
So he could block.
That sounds about accurate.
How's it going, Duck Commander? Glad you can join the stream for today.
Anyways, let's just get it going.
Japo, who's talking? This is Coop 440. Along with KT1 talking, but I'm sure you guys know KT1's voice at this moment.
No.
Black Smoke says, I'm here, KT, soon done. KT, good luck. And he left you a bunch of hearts, more than 2 that you got earlier.
Ooh.
Check that out.
Why, thank you very much. You're gonna make me blush.
It's kind of hard to see you blushing with that big beard of yours.
I know, right? I actually probably gonna end up at Barber's at some point on the weekend.
John Vasquez says, KT, you're the best.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are really trying to make him blush, huh?
It's always nice to hear good things.
Christian says, what's wrong with some people here? I like MSD's voice. That's great. I need to listen to his voice and my voice at the same time and see if I can differentiate them.
I don't know. You all Americans sound the same to me.
It's American teenagers, because I sound like a teenager. Apurbo says, I have a new sub. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. But we're here for KT1. So watch him smash the collector, which is coming soon.
Yeah, unsub now.
That's right. Give me all the negative subs. John LZ says, this is the most relaxing fight ever.
Yeah, it's chill. Yeah. It's really chill, man. Just kind of look, you check the numbers, how they change, and yeah, it's easy life.
Redmond Lee is asking who your best champ in the game is, but that's obvious. Your favorite is Quake.
Yes, in my opinion, Quake is the best champ in the game.
Jfro, wait, this isn't MSD talking. This is Coop talking, which is basically MSD's brother, I guess you can say.
You love me, but I sound cranky. No, I'm not cranky. I'm just unnecessarily sarcastic at times, and that's funny because I never used to be sarcastic before I moved to UK. So blame the Brits.
Those winky bricks. Ace Brian, have I entered the Abyss yet? I've entered it and messed around, but I haven't gone for anything full yet.
Small hero. Who the fuck made this fight and thought it was a good idea? I know, right? It's silly. You just kind of spam your heavies.
It's funny, earlier in the map, when Gwenpool has to go right to hit
I actually don't know what this guy does at all.
and pop in MSD when he hears his name. MSD is bro. Yeah, man, brother from another mother. But Gwempel said that fight was going to take a lot of skill. Not really. It's just going to take a lot of you relaxing, having a little pina colada while you're drinking, and
I legit don't know what this fight does. Like, I mean, what I'm supposed to do in this fight.
The collective fight. I've seen a few people do this, but I believe at different percentages, he goes unstoppable, and there's a few other things that happen.
No, this is going to be an ass whooping. Don't go blaming us a lot. Why not? It's upline crew. How are you doing, man?
When I was watching Panda do this, he stuck to a lot of heavies with Aegon just to get the extra burst damage from the Furies. Like immediately, he'd start a heavy once the match started.
Okay.
That's the way that Panda Pete did it, because then he gets like 4 or 5 Furies and just nails into the collector.
Oh, I waited. Okay, so heavies.
Giovanni's wondering why nobody's using Call for this content, because he's not as good as Aegon. Alright, that's 6% down. That's a start.
Oh, okay.
Just so you guys know, I may not be reading chat as much during this fight. I will be reading it, but I want to make sure that he's able to concentrate, as this is probably the hardest fight.
Okay, so this kind of works, yeah.
MSD says just use Quake. Yeah, no. Could be a forever fight. Pro Noob says Ebony Maw would solo this dude. Maybe after Ebony Maw's
would it?
When he gets buffed with.
No, really, would it?
You should bring in Ebony Maw and see if it would do it. Just quit now and just bring him in.
I actually haven't properly read this guy, but I'm sure we're gonna get somewhere.
I mean, he's 10% down already. I'm sure when he gets to a different percentage, he's gonna be harder. Then you'll be like, what's happening? John Walker says, I like how KT casually enters without even trying to hype up the fight. Dude, at this point, KT1's ready to be done with this path and go on to another one or go to sleep. Like, he's been running this path for a while now.
No, it's
let me hype Let me hype it up for you. Are you guys ready to rumble? This is KT1. He's ready to get this collector down. It's the last fight of the Abyss for the first completion. Just as we're hyping up, we got a super chat.
Whoa, that's a big one as well.
Thank you,
Huge thank you, man. Greatly appreciate, man. That's a big one as well. Is that an accident? Did you mean to do it? Thank you.
Bernardo has a good point. He says kill off Fury and Quake. I wouldn't kill off Fury yet, but I'd kill off Quake about you just to get more. Oh, no, because you're not fighting as Doom, so.
Yeah, I mean, like. There is no work tomorrow.
Rob, so typed anything. I can't see anything in the chat.
Yeah, man, Rob's are just dropping the money and saying that's a statement in itself. He said everything I needed to know. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Because currently, like, I do hope that I'll be able to finish it all on weekend, but the sad truth is I don't think I can afford it units-wise, so every single donation counts. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have like enough units for path number 3, 4 or whatever. So that is actually more important than people realize. I think I will kill off Nick though quickly.
People are saying to heal up Aegon more, so that's on you if you want to use potions, because you'll be blocking a lot of the specials since it's not unblockable right now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Damon Ballyhop says, tell KT that he has to heavy and start, and then parry one time is heavy, and next time evade is heavy, and keep the rotation. That's a lot of words there.
I'm not sure. Okay, I think I know what he means.
COL says, will the skill power boost work? It'll work, but it won't do much because you're not getting too much percentage down, and the power boosts are percentage based. So I wouldn't waste any power boosts on these fights. Steven Salyer says that KT1 is the Chuck Norris of the game.
Bastard though. Messed up this one, but yeah, I know what he means now at least. I know what they meant. It was my bad because I dashed back at the wrong time, but I get it, the idea anyways of it.
Rob So M says, summer vibes on me, love your streams.
Thanks, you, man.
Rob So. Any donation really means a lot to KT1.
They do, because on contrary to the popular belief, I'm not a multi-millionaire.
He is not. That is true. I would know. He's showing me his bank account.
I do what?
MMA Weekly has just dropped $10 saying nice work as always, KT1.
Let it go too early. Man, I need to max limber out. I could actually, why not?
Thank you, MMA Weekly, for the donation and super chat. Appreciate it.
MMA Weekly? Oh, dude, MMA I watch
Weekly.
That channel sometimes. I actually watch like UFC and stuff like that. I have definitely watched that channel videos. That's awesome, dude. Thank you. Huge thank you, man. It's kind of funny. I think I actually watched a video of MMA Weekly like a couple days ago. I don't think I'm subbed, but I do watch those videos. So
don't tell them that.
No, well, I'm just being honest, like, man.
But yeah, look how big you are right now. You get MMA Weekly chilling here in your stream with you. Big Blue says, I guess you got here at the right time. Let's finish this up.
Yeah.
Yep. Just the right time. Big Blue, this is Coop right now, not MSD. Coop is on the call. I think it's just because MSD and I both talk really fast. I think that's part of it.
Oh, again, this is me being stupid. And limber is definitely coming back on. Like, I mean, I'm maxing the limber out. If I didn't before. If I have any mastery points.
MMA Weekly says, just got home from the McGregor fight.
Ooh, that's awesome. I hope, possibly, maybe, I'm not sure, but I will try to make the UFC that's happening in London.
If I were you, I'd probably read his ability soon. At least once your boost runs out so that you can see what percentage is what. Because I'm not too familiar with the collector's abilities. You'll find out.
Very good. Very good.
Got another super chat dropped saying love the channel. Keep on holding on, from Stephen Key 73.
Thank you. Oh well.
Big Blue Coob, yes, very similar, fast, and a young voice. Yes, so young. Not that much younger than KT1.
Young voice. Take it or leave it.
People talk about the McGregor fight. Stephen Key, you're beyond insane. Yes, for sure. Again, thank you for that super chat, Steve Key. Anything is appreciated.
Oh, for sure, man. Thank you to every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome.
J-Rock, how's it going, man? Glad you could join us in the stream today.
Whatever. Let's just go. Of course, he immediately always goes for level 3. Nice progress, man. Get it done. We will, man. Don't worry. 50 pounds, man. And that's the big pounds, man. That's like the big boy currency. And like, not that I'm trying to be kind of like, you know, condescending to the other tiny, weeny, little, somewhat irrelevant currencies, but Great British Pounds always shows what's what, right? When you put a pound next to any other, pound is the best. I like the fact that I live in a country where it has like one of the bigger currencies.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Definitely
man.
makes you seem a lot better, huh? I like that special 3. I've never seen that special 3. I don't know why.
Well, now you did.
Collector, putting you back into a crystal.
Yeah, that was the last fight. I know guys who paid for pay-per-view, and they had. I'm just gonna go in like this. I think it's gonna be cheaper. They paid like what $30 or something like that to watch it. And well, yeah.
Tony the Tube says, "Nice progress. Get it done." Yeah, he's getting it done. He's halfway down at the collector. Not that bad so far either. But
Yeah.
I would go more heavies about you to get hit at least. But you're doing a good job for sure.
Masaka was somewhat annoying, man. Bob's is like Pound's best friend, man. Bob's is a fantastic currency, and nothing's ever gonna take the place of a Bob, because you know Bob is always that BFF.
Alan says, "Keep it going, man. You got this." Do we good? I probably read it wrong. I'm sorry. Because hey KT, good luck with the final AOL fight. Got almost 1,100 people watching. So if you guys can hit that like button, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that sub button too. Cole says, maybe evade the second part of the SB2. You can get an opening there too. Yeah, the last part of it at least of the SB2.
Well, we're just doing Hakuna Matata things.
Yep, that's where the KT goes. It's the Hakuna Matata.
If I entered the powerlifting phase, what is that? Can somebody explain me, like in chat? I literally don't feel like reading. I just know that everybody said just take an A gun, do damage, units, and it's okay.
The real Berlin Flash, yeah, they updated the potions, the level 4 and 5 potions to be 5,000 and 10,000, I think, something like that.
Allegedly. Yeah, it's like 10k. Those are the good pots now.
Joel Silverman says, why not revive Fury to get the evade charges? Because if you kill Fury off, you get an extra 10% attack boost. And KT1's just going to Kuna Matata, so he doesn't need those evade charges.
Well, yeah. I mean, 1.7 mil. It's okay, we're gonna chip him down, guys. Is that even worth trying if you don't have a gun? Yes, I think it is.
I mean, again, it's permanent content, so you don't have to get into it right away.
Oh, if you want that, you stop that with Kabam excuse right now. Oh man, do you see what you made me do? Get hit in the face.
Oh, my fault. You face blocked because of me, not because of Kitty Candy this time. Dang
yeah.
It. I have failed it.
That's
you.
two audience. That's $2 from you.
Got it.
Yeah, 2 little American dollars.
I'm gonna send it in the mail to you.
You better.
It'll be there sometime.
Okay, let's get the damage in.
Alex Ortiz says, will you open the rewards right away? If he feels like it.
I should not have done that. But yes, we will record the rewards opening right away, basically.
Draken Avatar says, he gets more armor penetration when he changes stances.
Should have done double.
And then Loki says, once the collector is below 50% health, the evade charges won't work in the phase anyways.
Oh, cool. See? I knew what I was doing 50%. All along, apparently. Max block proficiency, I think it's already maxed. Okay, that was unlucky.
Rick says, must heavy to remove the red timer or take damage, I believe.
Okay. That was dodgy because of the stun loops. What is that? Can somebody tell me? Oh, Brazil. That's a Brazilian real, isn't it? Is that the currency in Brazil? I think it is. So, thank you so much, man.
MCLZ, I think I stopped by your live stream yesterday. For sure, it was definitely fun to watch for a little bit. But thank you for any help at all that you can give to KT1's channel.
Let's go for it. No, we didn't have enough to get that unlock. We're just gonna keep pushing him level 3s, I think, now. Last million left, guys. Last million.
Hakuna Matata. Blocking with your face is never fun.
I mean, it's only a million, man. Honestly, Aegon makes it kind of tolerable, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I wish it was Emma Frost was just good. It'd be fun to look at least.
Well, at least that level. I mean, I'm gonna die from recall, but that level 1 did a lot of damage, decent damage. Aegon rank 3, it depends who I get, and it really depends who I get. Ideally, it would be a skill or tech gem. That would be so perfect. I'd love it.
Haddock says you should revive Fury to get the evade, but under 50%, I believe.
Apparently, that evade doesn't work. Is it better not full health? I don't think so. And I tried to avoid that son of a gun.
Says if you don't have heroes in your team, should you still field Nick Fury for the synergy? I think Nick Fury is a good person for the evade synergy, especially if you have a highly ranked one. You can use him for the Abyss for a few fights.
Spider going versus Collector, but no, you can't evade, so she shouldn't help much.
No, yeah, that won't work. Nick Brown, Aegon is a hero. Yes, Aegon is a hero in the game. Sprocket says, whoop, sup KT. Let's go ahead and Sprock. Wild Creed says, KT1 does a Kathy, let's get wrecked variant style. No, it's a Kuna Matata.
Don't care. Die. 16%. 60.
Tony the Truth says, sounds like you need a beer.
I probably will have one like that, yes.
Doctor Who says, next time do the easy path? Nah, it's not what this channel's about. Yes, I've seen KT1 doing a bunch of fights.
Oh man.
Great T, is Ghost worthless in Abyss? No, not worthless, but not as powerful.
Finish with Quake, she deserves it. I do. Maybe we can see if I get like him to 1% and then finish with Quake.
Sprocket says, who's commentating? My name is Coop. I just dropped my channel link below. I'm commentating, or you can call me MSD, whatever you want to prefer. Hope MSD is cool with that. Big Blue says a lot of apple juice after this boy is down.
No, run out of tiny bit. I think I should add like 1 potion or something, because I always kind of run out like a few percent. Balls as well as realize, yeah man, like I just kind of want to be over it with a bit, like, you know. It's not too bad though. It's only 476 left, and I think it's cheaper overall as well than healing all the time and trying to do some sort of ninja gun.
Fark TM is stopping by for the final fight.
Ooh.
Priest music. Ghost was great for Legacy. Last I checked, Legacy didn't use Ghost for the Abyss.
Oh, come on, I messed up. Last, how many percent? Where is Apple Juice? Apple Juice is gonna come, my friend. Soon.
It's coming. Ace Brian says he might do the easy path next without even knowing it. Nobody knows what the easy path is. True.
That's it. I give up. I've had enough. I'll come back after a couple of months and try again.
The Real Berlin Flash asked why I put my channel link in chat. I don't know why. I should just delete it. We're here to support KT1, but that was just me saying who's commentating.
It's fine. I asked him to do that because I think it's only fair if he comes and helps me out, that he gets to answer a question who is on the call with a link to his channel, which would be like the best answer to the question who is he. So shut your pie hole and enjoy the comment.
CL Cubing says, tell him to use Quake since he's still alive. I mean, now's the time to do Quake instead of using Revive, but there's no point. It's gonna waste time.
I mean, like, she's alive and I'm gonna try and finish the fight with her, but need to get down last 240 something.
Question is, will he just like ignore your evade with Quake? So maybe Quake won't do anything.
No, come on, that's just nasty now. This last bit is just nasty now.
So I apologize, guys. Apparently, Legacy did use Ghost. I guess I missed Ghost on the team, but Ghost is useful, but not amazing. as compared to Aegon or Doom or Nick Fury for your team. James G as asking, how much of a super chat would it take for you to exit out now?
I think you're talking bank transfers, not super chats at this point. The last 2%. Almost done, yeah.
I'd say about.
I think. Should we try and finish this Quake? Because Quake's by.
Dude, do it just for the laughs, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's 44k with Quake. Okay. It's suicide. Whatever. Why not? 2%.
You'll be the first person ever in history to finish the Abyss of Legends with Quake if you do, that I know of. We got 1,300 people watching the stream right now, so if you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button, and help support KT1 in this final stretch.
Okay, so this is gonna be the strategy, right?
Everyone's so excited that you're quaking it.
Because I can't, I don't... Because I have Suicide Zone and sorry, I have, Suicide Zone, no willpower. But...
LTO Kurt has dropped, I'm not sure what currency that is, I apologize, but it's a KT1 Beyond Omni Abyss God tier plus Ultra Nameless.
Thanks.
Thanks, LTO Kurt, MCOC.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do a few hits with like random Nick Fury because I want to get him a bit closer to like a couple K health. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just so it's a little bit more possible, but that's on you if you really want to finish with Quake or not. I think it'd be funny. LTO Kurt is also another YouTuber who also streamed this yesterday, did one completion, and he also ranked 3'd his ghosts.
24k, that's good. Let's try this.
Poor Quake. Someone's saying in chat, poor Quake, and people are really excited for the Quake takedown.
24k, I need to remember that.
Oh, that was really cool. Like, I don't know if you saw, like, you ran in at the same time that he ran at you, and you guys both backed up after you hit each other like you guys hit faces.
Dude, just use it. Nah, leave me alone, man. 22k. Okay, 22k.
You guys, hype in chat, guys. Come on. Help support this guy. You guys hit that like button. He's about to finish this fight off with Quake, if he can get there at least. 1% left. The last bit for this collector.
Okay, so how much is now? No excitement, man. Shh. Shh. Okay, 12k. Let's try and get that. I think Nick Fury one hit, one more. It's okay. I'm wasting like 100 or 200 units, but it's okay.
The real Berlin, no problem, man. We're just giving a reason why I put my channel link in there. Anyways, everyone's saying, people said Aegon. Well, Endgamer said Aegon. Everyone's saying let's go. Who's on call? Coop is on call. Yeah, if you finish with a Quake, dude, Quake will go like become the best champion in the game if you finish with Quake. Think of it, like Quake finishes the collector.
How many is it? 8k. Again, I know this is silly, guys. Just chill. We're still gonna finish it. There we go. 2 hits. Quake done.
Alright, we're ready. We haven't seen it on stream yet. Some of us have, but I'm ready to watch this. For the Quake to finish off the collector for the Abyss. You guys ready for this final takedown if you haven't seen it yet? It's happening, guys.
It's happening, guys.
KT1 is finishing the Abyss of Legends completion, and it's been done.
Alrighty then, so we have the 20, so we have, stuff to open basically now, right? So at this point I'm gonna say huge thanks to Coop, because I will be doing a recording for all, I'm gonna be opening basically everything now, right? So I'm gonna be also, recording that opening to upload for the video, so I'm gonna hang up on you basically, yes. So huge thank you, man, again, massive thank you, man. Far coming in with 20 Aussie bucks as well, man. Thank you, man, you guys are awesome. But so finally we did it, and it didn't even take us that long, and So let's all say thank you to Coop. See you in a bit. So guys, with that, let's get it sorted. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have just now finished the first run of Abyss of Legends. We took an extremely long path, including such fun fights like Deadpool, Massacre, Korg, MODOK, and a bunch of other ones. But all in all, it was actually a really great amount of fun. I did enjoy it. And now is the best bit. Now we are going to get to open all the good stuff. And this is probably one of the more important openings to date on my account. So before we actually open everything, it was kind of cool. I finished the collector with Quake on purpose. But yeah, anyways, now we have all sorts of good stuff, crystals to open, right? 6-star signature stone crystals, sure, let's open 20 of those, why not? That's something. We need some more, and then we need to open a 5-star. I think we're gonna start off with like a 5-star crystal, then we're gonna open 2 6-star crystals, then we're gonna open Awakening Gem, and then we're gonna open tier 5 class catalyst. So the 5-star crystal obviously is just kind of like a startup. It's the least important one compared, because the rest of the crystals are extremely important. Magic though, that's quite nice. That's max ability crystal, that works out quite well, can't complain at all. And yeah, so now we're gonna get 2 6-star crystals. Come on, a good dupe. A good dupe would be exactly what Doctor prescribed right now. Come on, let's see, where is the first? That's a dupe, but that's not exactly the one that we were looking for. That's not a good dupe. Okay, we have one more. We have one more. And let's go for the next one. Come on, give us something nice. Give us something nice. Well, that's gonna be crystal number 2. Yeah, Void, that's good. That's a good pull. That's a new champion. That's a great champion. And that is wonderful. I'm happy with that. So all in all, not a bad opening. 6-star Void, good. Good. That's a good pull. Now, let's see. Awakening Gem. Where is that 6-star Awakening Gem? Did I miss it already? Or is it somewhere at the... That's 4-star Awakening Gem. I think I scrolled past it. Somewhere on top. Might be blind now. I'm just happy that I have it. Where is that Awakening Gem? I'm not being silly right now. I generally... There we go. This is the 6-star one. Yes. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. I think I want Science Awakening Gem the most. Science Awakening Gem or Mutant. Mutant or Science Awakening Gem. Please. No tech, no skill. Mystic Awakening Gems all would be good. Let's go. No tech, no skill. Rest of them once I would be happy. Cosmic one, didn't really need it either. But hey, we have it. It was like a 50-50 shot. Yeah, I didn't need a cosmic one, I didn't need a skill one, and I didn't need a tech one. The rest of them would have been better. But cosmic one it is, so we're gonna see what we can use it on. And now, where is the tier 5 class catalyst, man? The most important bit. the tier 5 class Catalyst. So skill is Nick Fury, tech is Warlock, cosmic is likely to be Corvus. Because yeah, we do have a duped Corvus already. So ideally skill or tech. Skill or tech, man. This is skill. Skill or tech, and come on, skill or tech, skill or tech, skill or tech. Mystic. It looks like my first rank 5 might be a Mephisto. First rank 3 6-star might be a Mephisto, man. Oh, not too happy, but there definitely could be worse pulls, worse options, I guess. Yeah, so if we take a look at it, champions. I do have Black Widow Clairvoyant, but I'm not taking anybody to rank 3 unduped. So when we take a look at how Symbiote Supreme, but you're not taking up unduped. So I have like duped Dormammu, Morningstar, Mephisto, basically. So that will have to be Mephisto, I guess. I'm gonna have a discussion with a couple of my alliance mates. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think, what I should do. But it is quite likely that I'm gonna be ranking up Mephisto, man. But either way, that will do for today. That will do for today's opening. And yeah, I think we are quite done here. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons. Do not forget to subscribe, obviously. I just said that. Share to your friends. I just said that. I have some serious pondering to do, what to do with my tier 5 CC now. But yeah, anyways guys, see you next time. And with that, the stream also is going to be pretty much over. This is what it is. Mephisto rank 3. I don't know, man. We'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for coming to the stream. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning and we're gonna do some more stuff. And yeah, that will do for today. See you guys.